Hi, this short video is going to talk about the methodology section of a research project. The methodology will explain how you did what you did and why you did it. So in this section, you will explain what steps you took to carry out the research. You will explain how you carried that out, and also you will justify any choices or decisions you've made in order to carry out your research. In order to make your methodology section clear, we've divided it into 5 sections. The first section is the choice of research design, and in here you explain how you're going to carry out the research and the reason for that choice. That might be why you're gathering your own data and doing primary research, and it might also be why you're looking at secondary data. The second section of the methodology is the construction of the method. In this section, you will describe and explain the method that you use to collect the data, whether that's using books and journals for secondary data, or whether it's gathering primary data using interviews or questionnaires or focus groups. What you must show in this section is that the process you follow is logical and consistent. The third section of a methodology is the sample. You have to decide which data or information you need to gather and where you will gather that from, whether that's from journals and books or whether that's from people. And you must justify the choices that you make for this data gathering. The fourth section of a methodology is the procedure, and in the procedure you have to make clear each step that you've taken to collect the data. So what is the procedure that you've gone through in order to collect your data? And then finally, the analysis section of the methodology is where you explain how you will analyse the data or information that you collect. It's important to think about this before you actually collect the data to make sure that you are able to use the data you collect in order to address your aim. In addition to these 5 sections, you should also make it clear how you've covered the ethical concerns of research. You need to show, as you write your methodology, that you have respected the choices of individuals. You need to show that what you've done hasn't caused any harm to anyone and that you've treated people fairly. So ethics are very important in your research process. And that will be covered within each of the relevant sections. So the methodology then is divided into 5 separate sections, each with a clear purpose for you to cover.